Welcome back. It's ESO Daggerfall Covenant, episode 12. So will lose his memories?
The planisphere was created as an extension of Lord Set's consciousness. Connected, yet apart. An endless sky of divine knowledge, perfectly preserved.
Except not, apparently.
We must protect the planisphere at all costs. We must help the stars remember.
What happened to the stars?
Memories are fragile, easily broken, easily swayed. My powers of guidance and preservation are not so easily replicated. The cultists seek to control, but only corrupt. I must stay here to keep the constellations stable. It is up to you.
Yes, I do.
Go to the calibration guides located upon the platforms which surround us. Use them to guide the missing stars back to their rightful place in the sky. My apprentice will show you how. I see questions are burning within you. Ask, and I may answer.
Why did the cultists corrupt the stars?
They seek to control the planisphere, and believe these stars will help them with that task. The corruption is merely a result of trying to view the memory without my aid.
How did they succeed in taking over?
Clockwork City was created by a god of reason. Here, knowledge is power. To control the planisphere would be to control the omni-axle, the center of the wheel. The means to change the very reality we know. A dangerous power.
Tell me more about yourself.
I am the astronomer, keeper of the stars. A wheel that ever turns. It goes beyond my own mere flesh. Soon, my apprentice will receive this title, and I will take my final step upon this path.
So when Melody takes over, you'll die?
I have upheld this divine task for millennia. My devotion may be unwavering, but my flesh is not. I must give this duty to another before my power fades. Only then will I allow myself to finally rest.
Is there somebody to take over such an important task?
Do not let her cheerful demeanor fool you. Her magic is strong, and her connection to the stars is uncommonly clear. Within her, I have found the successor I've searched centuries to find.
That seems strangely cheerful for an apostle.
And she takes great pride in that. My apprentice is an oddity among our order, yet refuses to change. A stubbornness that will serve her well, or perhaps be her undoing. We shall see.
Do you think she'll make a good astronomer?
I know her devotion to be unwavering, for the planisphere would cease to be without an astronomer to guide it. I only have so much power left within me. She will do what is best for her god and her people. In that, I have faith.
Arthur. Alright, goodbye. Straight for a dumber book, alright. Oh yeah, they're multiplying. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I went through a different exit. And no healing, no sips of health anymore. So, oh dear. Hopefully we'll be fine. I'm curious to know why... Alright. I need to stock up on healing potions. You know what I need to do? I need to remember that I need to eat. Bullshit. Hi. There are automated... Ooh. Lockpick. I have not met many things that need locks. Oh, do I have blueprints? Yes. When you venture a good reputation, how would you like a free in room? So I can leave for you to catch take out for more information. Later, mate. I'm kinda busy. That doesn't help. Nothing more card except this invitation carried by one of my oh, I never even read this. This shows my membership and friendship and respect. In the name of the mighty King Kurag, I bid you welcome and invite you to test your mettle in the wilds of majestic Rothgar. Rosemary or not, where your loyalty is like, come help us rebuild the city of Orzinium, squelch a winterborn menace. Aid the king in his worthy endeavors, which is honorably bestowed upon you. I have sent Ambassador Legre to meet you in your transformation to Rothgar. You can find her in one of the following cities: Daggerfall, Devon's Watch, or Volkilgard. Look for her when you arrive. I look forward to meeting you in purposes. I've heard such wonderful accounts of your adventures. Not that you've done shit. Bring yourself to me when you arrive in Orsinium. I'll go. Orsinium Rothgar. The art of love and swordplay. Preserved heart of a goat. Oh yeah, that was my shield and stuff. Don't know what any of that is, but I clearly don't care that much. Oh, these are elevators. Yeah, I was thinking, like, these look like levers. So this is an Ogma by Thenali. I am to be married, she said aloud. So is this what I want, or just what I must do? Rose from her book in silence. Measuring her worth. Marriage joined Suez when he said we rode in the dirt with a dark oak staff creating river. As his ones said he rode again, the terrain changed. River and two as it floated over newly formed cliff. The edge and beckoned to her. Two become one. He said something in her ear, pointing over the edge of the twin falls, joined together in a pool below. Marry then. Travel quite far alone or together, which do you prefer? Alone, honestly. It's easier not to hurt people that way, I guess. They just have jars of gears for some reason. That must be a hard drink to swallow. Subtitle Cyrodiil is Speculation by Lady Cinnabar of Tenneth. According to the Heartland of Cyrodiil, that old fraud, Fred Villeneuve, Anemone's valley and the Colvinian Hills have always enjoyed the temperate climate they have today, and earlier the Cyrodiil is a subtropical jungle where merely areas on the one of the Heimskirs. Really? What then are the waving fronds of Vatican mentioned in the historic lace? Christie's dense jungle shore of Rumir, and the Temerian tectils, are these as well? 6 variant copies? No. More than 3 million ago, Cyrodiil's climate is warmer and wetter than it is today. Environment of the Heartland has changed, which begs the question. How? Climate change. I've given a great deal of thought to this question and would propose a hypothesis. However, I'm not a scholar of deep mytho-history like Vanus Gilarian or Bedemal the Signifier, so let's just call the following a speculation. Tamriel is the center of Nirn, Cyrodiil is the center of Tamriel, and at the center of Cyrodiil stands the great immortal made structures, a white gold tower of the Imperial City, which was patterned in an open emulation of the Mannitine, or a Draining Tower, the oldest structure in Tamriel, said to have been erected by the Aedra themselves. This was no mere homage, way mere coincidence. White gold was built in the summits of Adamantine in order to echo the first star's undeniable mystic properties. Just to echo them, but due to its central location, to amplify them. These mystical properties, they lead us to the domain of tower lore. I'm fraught with scholarly conflict, but I will try to give a simple and uncontroversial summary. If you're persuaded or hoodwinked by looking into creation of the Mundus, the physical flesh and Nirn was hung on a skeleton and joints, each of which radiate a palpable reality, the bones of the world, as it were. One of these mystical joint points, they erected a great structure of their Mannitine tower where they held a conclave, said the fate of Loki in the Mundus. In later times, mortal may discover the tower and deduce its reality-forming properties. The etheric Elzen imitated it, erecting the white gold and crystal towers at other joint points. Doing so, what did the Elves hope to achieve? I would posit that through the collective possession of such towers in the realm, the Elves actually mended the local reality to conform to their desires. Some said Capeljo in the Sphere of Crystal Tower is a warm and paradisical domain perfectly adapted to the Altmere. Cyrodiil in the Sphere, the even more powerful white gold, a warm and subtropical jungle, shooted the ease-loving Aelids. As slaves to the Heartland's higher elves, rose up. The masters conquered the valley of Nibene, and the Herios rule no more. And the White Gold Tower was the center of a human empire. Thereafter, seeming number people by needs and cry and siren lords, originating cooler northern climes, as though the Tower of Cyrodiil responded to the desires of its new masters. That, I believe, is the answer to how the Heartland changed from subtropical to temperate. Because once men ruled in Cyrodiil, the local reality changed to meet their needs and wishes. Initially, perhaps, almost imperceptibly, but in exploring until Cyrodiil became the realm, temperate forests and fields we know today. The truth of the matter, if I deduce the answer to the mystery, I cannot be sure. A humble scholar residing in the Tower of the Fifth Doctrine, which is neither white gold nor adamantine. The only thing I'm quite sure of is that any theory appropriated by phrases is almost certain to be wrong. Oh, yeah, sure. Guess we're supposed to work together, not fight each other. Says the doctrine of doing so does not help knowledge in any way. Yeah, we all read this. Yeah, so eventually I'll forget what I've read and read them again, because it doesn't get marked off. Delicious. Natural water, that's probably mana regen. I almost cut this barrel in twain. I don't know what any of that means. Oh, so much for that. Okay. Hope I'm not in over my head. I don't think so. I mean, I sure hope not. Of course. Wait, why did you... Ooh. Was it not supposed to go up here?
Isn't the best defense always a good attack?
What? It's the star. Probably gonna have to kill him eventually, but not now. Okay. Human Sequence Volume 7. One of the sermons Deldry's Morvian forced terribly on to the mainspring ever wound. By the word, I won the gears, sink now on the wheel to all things it appertains. It is sacred as the wheel, like Tamriel final, the wheel both moves and does not move. And when you see the axle sleeps, all the spokes make haste round and round and reflect the circles. Now here dwells a nameless secret child of the tribunal. Does the thing move when it moves in circles? Motion lies at the heart of the name and ensuing. Not all motion is nameless, and not all movement earns his blessing. The divine metronome calls the first motion the motion of lines. That motion is a motion of simple minds, motion of weak wills and scholars' vanity. Forward, it cries, forward! The fruits of cheap ambition, forward to the promise of everlasting kingdoms. The mirage that the sages call progress. Sky pioneers venture out into their wild to Mars. Mars after that, certain of their worth, their virtue. What profits a man or mer to gaze deep into a single future? The mortals are narrow, far too narrow. Forward is to ignore infinite angles in favor of one. If a beast or a child, the clockwork god spurns vanity in the guise of courage. The explorer's travels only lead them farther from Tamriel final and over the sea. Set speaks of the second motion, only in whispers. Pendulum or named oscillation. Tic-tac motion, the motion of entropy and false hope. The clockwork god may claim its dark power. With each wide swinging shouts, Lorcan's lie. Hail, intentions divided. Hail, cursed multitudes. Do not stand in the pendulum's path, Ash child. Mainspring everyone may bear its weight. Last is a reciprocating motion, the sublime piston. Over the embrace, like the father of mystery. Gives and takes in equal measures. As a move on the strings, it calls forth the sublime. Hammer's saw wrenches back and forth, sundering the name pursuits of lesser mirror. The name is heart may harness its strength. The artist, the star counter, you call it muse. The truth blind multitudes call it destroyer. See now, child. The tribunal every movement hides intent. And the wheels of man and the clockwork god, and the time of final all shall spin, and only spin. On the news. Where would I wind the gears? Sure you do, mate. I mean, I am literally a place of stored memories, so it makes sense that I'd be reading for like 10 hours for like every single video. This will probably be the last one. The Sylvaner walked with eyes open across Valenwood, his heart torn from its primal aspects. It was an empty pit. On the wild came a Bosma unlike any other. Her eyes were a fire hair of wind and rain. Who gazed upon her quick in fear, all except the Sylvaner. Remember her fangs, she did not shy away. When she sought to lose him in the underbrush, the vines parted for him to follow. Growl filled with confused eyes, wishing both to stay and to leave. In a bright clearing, she faced the Sylvanar and ripped at him with claws and teeth. But enough for blows, still his blood soaked in the grass and fires wept. Her rage spent, the green lady finally stepped back and addressed the Sylvanar. You follow me, you're not one of us, she spat up on the ground. So clenched chain was his blood, but I am of you. Nurse said quietly, come, let me open your eyes to the green thing. Yes, the green lady came to Sylvanar. Long did they stir in speaking, till they warmed to union, and the forest shuddered, spirit and body became one. Such she saw the dance of frond and leaves, and learned the ways and wiles of Valenwood. Emptiness filled with her passion, and his longing waned. Their union both tamed the wild and invigorated the greenery. Alright. Okay, that's sad. I might never get to read that. Who knows? Because it's gonna be it for this episode, though. So if you enjoy this video, you know what to do. See ya.